Most developers misuse BPMN, and it's not because they can't read the diagrams. It's because they treat every element the same way. Activities, events, gateways, just shapes on a canvas. But once you understand what each one actually represents in your workflow engine, everything clicks. And in OptimaJet, that understanding is the difference between a clean process scheme and a debugging nightmare you'll never escape. BPMN gives you three core building blocks, and mixing them up is where most workflow logic falls apart. Activities are the work, a task a human completes or a system executes. Events are things that happen. A process starts, a timer fires, a message arrives. And gateways are the decision points, where your flow splits or merges based on conditions. In OptimaJet's process designer, each of these maps to a specific behavior. When you correctly separate what is happening from when and why, your process schemes become readable, testable, and maintainable. No more ambiguous transitions. No more hidden conditional logic buried inside activity handlers. Here's the mental model that changes everything. Every process instance in OptimaJet is a state machine. That means at any moment, your instance lives in exactly one state, and OptimaJet calls that state an activity. Not a task, not a step, an activity is the state. And to move forward, you fire a command. Commands are your transitions. They define what is allowed, who can trigger it, and what conditions must be true. Think of an invoice approval flow. The invoice sits in the pending review state. A manager fires the approve command. The instance transitions to approved. Clean, traceable, predictable. No spaghetti conditionals. Just states and transitions you can see on a diagram. Now combine both mental models, and you unlock the real power of OptimaJet. BPMN gives you the visual language to design complex flows, parallel approvals, escalation paths, timeout events. The state machine gives you the execution guarantee. Every path is explicit. Every transition is intentional. You can design a multi-level document approval with escalation in minutes, visually, without writing a single if-else block. Gateways become branching transitions. Events become trigger conditions. Activities become the named states your business actually cares about. This is how enterprise-grade workflow logic stays clean as your requirements grow. So, activities are states, commands are transitions, and BPMN notation is the visual map that ties it all together. Drop a comment below. Which BPMN concept trips you up most? Gateways, events, or something else entirely? Your answer helps shape Part 3. And subscribe right now. Ep01 Part 3 is dropping this week, and you do not want to miss it.